Hello, I am Mr. Gill.
I'm Patricia.
And I'm MBL Designs.
And welcome to Thursday Video Fun, Tim.
Yes.
It's Thursday. But this is Sunday Video Fun time on a Thursday because Sunday is... What's Sunday? I'm not here, am I?
It's
the first. Yes.
January.
And
Yeah.
this is... No, it's alright, cool. So the shop is open, so just checking if somebody's going to walk in the door. We thought we'd do a quick little video today as a kind of, an update, end of year, something thing,
Yeah.
like that.
Kind of.
Yeah. Kind of wanted to just wrap up the year a little bit and just say hey and what bye, all that kind of stuff, and see you next year and all that jazz. Maybe a little bit of Advent. So we didn't do another video for the Advent, which is my fault. I was just too lazy. I was too busy, and it's Christmas, and I'm lazy. And to be honest, by the time you get to about the 18th day of Advent, opening all 4 calendars, oh, I'm sick of it. Just sick of it. You know, it's just like trying to think of something to say, trying to just building the things, remembering to take the photo. It just drove me crazy.
Yeah.
And I remember that from last year. You did some of them as well, didn't you?
Yeah. I did. Yeah, the 3 standard ones.
Yeah.
And the 24. So.
Yeah. And you did the 24. You did a lot.
Yeah,
of
I
photos.
did a lot of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was behind every day, so.
Yeah, I
It
just keep on
wasn't
seeing a
proper
bunch of
thing.
photos coming out in like
Yeah,
5 minutes. You're like,
that's what I
day
did.
18, and I'm like, isn't it like day
Yeah.
4?
I opened mine in November, so.
Yeah, you always do that. So the Advent though, it was fun and it was great. There was the 4 calendars, Friends, City, Star Wars, and the 24-in-1, which
Yep.
was the free exclusive gift. I gave them a score each day out of 4, and we talked a little bit about it previously and showed you some of them. If you want to check, you can go through the Instagram or the Facebooks, and there's loads of pictures for it. And eventually it came out that the 24-in-1 won. 24-in-1 1, which I completely agree with.
Yeah.
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 Same.
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it won by quite a large margin. It was like 8 or 9 points. It was. Why doesn't my fingerprint work on your phone?
Because it's my fault.
So it won by 7 points over City. So 68 points in total, which means it got quite a few, for first daily winner type of thing. And I mean, in my view, I was gonna do like a roundup after this and just post a long paragraphs, and I wrote it all out, and I was like, this is just boring. So I decided not to do that at all. But in my view, it just was excellent.
Yeah.
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 Except for Friends.
No, I mean, I was just talking about the 24-in-1.
Oh, yeah.
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 Those are good.
There was just some really interesting little designs. I would say only 3 or 4 out of the entire 24 did I go, it's a bit shitty
Yeah.
or boring. But otherwise, just everything was well designed, great use of parts and pieces, great colours, very good seasonality. A couple of them were
Yep.
not so seasonal. But
Anyways.
yeah.
The Winking Bear.
Yeah. There was a lot of weird animals that are just confusing. I
Yeah,
mean,
we were like trying to figure out which one's which.
yeah.
Yeah.
It
Is it
was,
a cat, a dog, or a raccoon?
yeah, exactly. That was kind of cool. I guess that the last day was like the Santa, which was pretty cool as well. Though I'm not a big fan of that kind of brick built kind of figures.
I
things.
forgot to take a photo of that, and I took it apart because I built the Christmas tree instead.
Fair
Oops.
enough. Fair enough. So 24-in-1, which was 1-1, which is great. CD came second, which is okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I think a few people would argue with me that Star Wars should have come second. I mean, in terms of the figures from Star Wars, I would agree completely.
Yeah.
In terms of the builds, I did feel there were a few of them that let down. The
Yeah.
early builds,
Yeah.
Slave One and stuff.
Yeah.
With
The
great.
Hoth Iron Cannon and
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, but then there were a couple like the Jabba something, the
Yeah.
Skiff. I just was like there, and then that ugly Imperial,
Yeah, the Imperial Shuttle.
Imperial Transport Shuttle,
Yeah.
whatever it was, which was Sentinel class Imperial Transport. I had to look this up because I was like, this is ugly as shit. So that for me let it down, but the figures were great.
Yeah.
Definitely some really cool figures.
Yeah.
So yeah, in my view, City definitely was better because the builds were a bit better, but Star Wars' figures were a bit better.
Yeah.
And I could see why some people would probably go Star Wars is better, but you can go get stuff because it's my Instagram and my YouTube channel. I can do what I like. And then Friends, of course, came last with 45 points, which means I think it only won daily twice. which is even worse than last year, if I remember rightly, which is appalling.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to go in here about a rant again about Friends. You know, pretty much everything I said last year stands again this year.
Yeah.
Poor minifigure selection, poor builds, and just even the playability. You know, I can understand that Lego says that certain, you know, their research says, hey, and slight cut there. I forgot what I was talking about, but I was talking about
The calendar.
the calendar.
Somewhere.
Overall.
Overall, yeah, not going to get into Friends. It's annoying. Friends is bad. 24-1 winner, excellent. Blah 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 blah
Yeah.
blah. Blah,
Star
blah.
Wars awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was a good Christmas year, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward against next year. I did say it gets a bit boring, but I do really look forward to these. You know, and I'm kind of cross fingers, you know, hoping that Lego produces the 24-1 as a actual set to buy. You
Yeah,
know?
or like a creator calendar or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yes.
Something.
And really step up on Lego Friends.
I don't think that's ever going to happen on this. It's just I don't get it, but I think, you know,
Yeah.
it's been too many years now. I've done 4 of these, I think.
Yeah.
And it's just, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem that they'll ever get there with the Friends one, which is a shame, as it is my second favourite theme of all time.
Yeah, it's a shame that Lego thinks that this is what girls want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they do a lot of research, and they go, this is what, you know, the research tells us, but
Yeah,
it's
but-
just, I can't see any girl being happy playing with a cookie while their friends have got Christmas trees and, you know, all this
Yeah.
kind of stuff going on. And Santa. There was no Santa in the Friends one. No.
How's that Christmas?
Yeah. You can't not have a Santa.
Exactly.
It's just ridiculous. Anyway, so that was the Advent, and we hope you enjoyed it. We hope. Well, we only did 1 video on it, but that was a good video anyway.
It was
No,
2 actually.
2
The
videos.
2 videos.
Yeah.
All right, 2 videos on it. See, this is why I keep these guys around. So extra memory for telling me what has happened recently. But looking forward to the new year. There's a lot of stuff coming out.
Yeah.
Last year, I think in total, I mean, this is including all the exclusives and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Lego did about 750 different things
Yeah.
came out last year.
Wow.
It's closer to like 1,000 or something next year.
Yeah, next
Yeah.
year it's huge. It's
Wow.
huge.
Yeah.
Which is good. It's kind of terrifying as a retailer.
Yeah.
I definitely now, and I've noticed that this year, I have to make decisions about what goes on the shelf, what is worth ordering, and what is
Yeah.
not worth ordering. Like, say, Angry Birds, I just completely didn't bother because, in my
Yeah.
view, it was not good enough to be sitting in my shop.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, there's not many shops like me. You know,
Yeah.
even the big stores don't take everything either. They, you know, there's a lot of stuff they won't do. But it does become a little bit like, right, what is the
Yeah.
focus?
Pick
for
and
me?
choose.
Yeah.
And especially next year, because next year is the big movie year. We have
Yeah.
the Lego Batman movie, we have the Ninjago movie, and a lot of licensed movies. We have Episode 8,
Guardians
a lot
of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah, Guardians,
Yes.
Wonder Woman,
Spider-Man.
Justice Spider-Man, a lot of amazing things.
It's going to be interesting. I'm going to make a prediction now that superhero stuff this year and last year did poorly.
Yeah.
And it always does poorly.
Do you
It's,
think it will be the same next year,
Yeah.
or
yeah, and I actually think I'm going to tone down buying some of the superhero stuff. Yeah, because I think there's
Yeah.
too much of it, and it just doesn't seem to sell.
Yeah.
It doesn't hold. You know, with Star Wars, people want the classic ships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if they really want 15 different versions of Superman or 15 different versions of Spider-Man. I mean, yeah, some geeks will, but this is, we're talking about.
Looking at us.
Yeah, no, but in general, you know, because that's it just. Oh, you
Yeah.
can see in the shop, you've got pretty much half of it is Star Wars,
Yeah.
half of it is superheroes, but half of that superheroes is like 2014 stuff that's been
Yeah.
sitting in my back room for 2 years
Yeah.
because it just doesn't ship. You know, Gorilla Groot goes bananas. Nobody gives a
Grodd.
Groot, whatever his name.
Groot is from Marvel.
I
Yeah.
said Grood.
Yeah.
And it should be pronounced Brood, not Grod. Anyway, that's just my opinion. So yeah, for my kind of prediction for the year is a little bit too much stuff coming out, and I actually see them. I see superheroes being kind of the worst theme of the year because I think unfortunately there's too much of it. And so I'm kind of going to go. What I do see as being popular this year is the Nexo Knights.
Yeah.
I think now it's kind of saturated out. The cartoon's been around for a little while.
Yeah.
I think this is really going to boot up, in my view. Huh?
Mm.
I'm pretty good. I'm always right.
He thinks.
Yeah. What I'm hoping not to see is more Lego ideas based on TV or movies.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think Lego Dimension is taking over that thing, using TV
Yeah.
license to have Ghost Rider,
Yeah.
a lot of, or Knight Rider, I mean,
Yeah.
and a lot of TV show-based things. So I think Lego Ideas is kind of skipping that now.
Yeah, I hope so. I want to see some like interesting,
Yeah.
cool things as opposed to
Yeah, like the maze and
yeah,
stuff
the
like
maze.
that.
I think was awesome. You know, pretty much anything. Yeah, that'd be cool. But yeah, in general, I think it's going to be another good bumper year for Lego. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're both smiling at me, but yeah, okay, cool. So I guess that's kind of all we wanted to say. Have you guys got anything you're looking forward to next year? Obviously, every bloody set coming out.
Yeah, Star Wars Episode 8,
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
the superhero stuff, which James apparently hate, but
Yeah. Same here.
Yeah, it's just what. You know me, I don't like anything really, apart unless it's City or Friends.
I mean, as long as it's talk Star Wars, you're good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll always have the bloody Star Wars. Yeah. So we should say Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We
Happy
didn't say
New Year.
we didn't say Merry Christmas. So Merry Christmas for a few days ago.
Yep.
happy holidays
That
for
too.
those who doesn't celebrate.
Happy holidays. Happy,
Yeah.
however you like it. Happy New Year. Hope you have a great year. And
We should have confetti right now, just like show it
Confetti.
in the camera.
what in my no? Then who's going to clean that up? I'm not cleaning that up. No confetti. No. We can throw Lego at the camera. No. So yeah, we hope you have a great year. Thank you so much for joining us on these tiny videos that we do on Sundays. Sunday Video Fun, Tim. We will definitely continue doing them in the new year. Maybe a slight hiatus over January, just because. Slight hiatus over January because I've got to go away and do a few things and pieces and bits and stuff. So maybe it'll be back in like mid-February, which should be a good time because then the January release stuff is out, and so it gives us enough time to look at it and check it out and see what's cool and what's not. And then the Lego Batman movie would come out.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
we could talk about that, etc.,
Yeah.
etc., etc. Cool. So thank you very much. Have a great time doing things.